Hello everybody, my name is Shell, and welcome back to Grovecraft. And not just any episode of Grovecraft, but episode 20 of Grovecraft. That's like absolutely insane. I can't even believe it. There's no way that I've done like 20 whole episodes of this, right? No way. But no, it's true. And it's crazy to me. But honestly, it's been so fun. This far. I've just really had so much fun playing on this server. And the thing is, it's episode 20, but my base, I would definitely not say that it's complete. We've done quite a lot of work on this base, but honestly, I want to get it even more completed. We've been on this server for over 6 months now, which is crazy. Again, I can't believe that that's the case. And I need to get my base looking a little more put together. In no way are we going to be completing or finishing off any of the base today. But I do really want to just make a decent bit more of work on it. And that's how I think we're going to start off today's episode. And part of that involves actually terraforming the beach and connecting it down towards the ocean floor. Now, as you can see, we've done a layer of this. And I actually have been working on that on a couple streams here and there. If you don't want to miss them, make sure to check out my Twitch channel. The link is going to be in the description. But I want to work on extending it even further. And to do that, we're going to need quite a lot of materials. And so I've been doing a little bit of gathering off camera. I say gathering. What I really mean is buying from LJ's shop. She's been selling a lot of the stuff that I need. Because if you can't tell, we get through a lot of logs. But I don't know if I necessarily have all of the materials that I am going to need. And so, why don't we start off with a material gathering montage to get us the materials we need and to kick off this video. And while we do so, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how this season's been going. Hi, Editor Shell here, and I just really wanted to take this moment during this montage just to say thank you all so much. I've really just been having so much fun with this series, and I really feel like that's been coming across, and I hope you guys have been seeing it too. I'm really appreciative to everyone who's shown any sort of support to this series, to all the Grovers, to everyone who's watched my videos, to all the really beautiful fan art that I've gotten. Honestly, it just always manages to make my day. And yeah, just in general, thank you guys so much for supporting this series. I've had so much fun being part of it, making videos, and maybe that comes across with the fact that this is my 20th episode. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun, and it's meant a lot to me. And I hope that there are at least another 20 episodes of this still to come. So now I have done a decent bit of the material gathering that we need to do some building. And I'll be honest, I may have to stretch out the material gathering montage a little, because most of the stuff that I needed was either purchasable in shops or I already had a bunch. So might not have been the most interesting montage, but we've got a whole bunch of jungle wood, a whole bunch of spruce wood. We might need more. If so, hopefully LJ will be stocking some in her log shop. And then a lot of dirt, and I do have more in my base just in case it is needed. But I wanted to do something before getting straight into that. And what I wanted to do was something I've not actually done in too long, which is a little bit of pranking. You guys know that I love to do a prank. And the last one that I did, I threw LJ into the back rooms. And it was a lot of work. But since then, there's not really much that I've done. And so I wanted to figure out a little prank that I could do. And I was trying to think of who to prank. And I was like, you know, we've pranked Peach a bunch. We're hopefully gonna get on Cadiot's nerve soon with the insurance office. But who's that peeking over right there? I think we should do a little pranking on Miranda. And so while I was trying to think of pranks, I was like, you know, maybe I could do something with sounds, maybe like a warden sound effect. But you know what's better than just the sound of a warden? An actual warden. Now, I do want to be really careful because wardens can kill other entities, and I don't want it to kill anything of Miranda's. But that's when I kind of thought up a little bit of an idea of what we could do. Now, this does rely a little on warden mechanics. And so I'm just going to use this here to be an example of the warden. So right here, we have our warden. And right here, we have a couple spheres. And these spheres kind of give a bit of the warden's ranges. So within this blue sphere is the range in which a warden can deal damage. And in this red fit sphere is the range in which a warden will apply the darkness effect. And although it's kind of a small area, I want to make use of this little sweet spot right here. And basically my idea is to put a warden, maybe two, who knows? I'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, I want to get a warden under Miranda's base. Just in that sweet spot where it's not going to deal any damage to any of her pets or anything. But hopefully it might apply the darkness effect and really spook her. But in order to do that, we're going to need to go and find where that sweet spot is gonna be. And I also just want to go grab a couple of the things that we might need for doing this prank. And here we are at Miranda's base. And now I've got to find a nice little area. The issue is Miranda has a lot of mobs, but there seems to be kind of a nice spot here where there's not really... There's a lot of mobs around, but in the, you know, maybe we can just use like this point right in the center. Again, I'm going to be super careful to make sure that none of these mobs are going to get hurt, hopefully. Because if they do, I'm going to feel absolutely horrible about that. But anyway, so we want to go about 16 blocks down. So 3, 4, 5, 6. I've lost track immediately. And so if I come up here, yeah, this covers like quite a nice area. But to be honest, I might move it up a couple blocks. That way, I don't know, Miranda might still be able to get hit, but hopefully none of her mobs will. I do just have to be careful of the Nautilus down here and of where the Happy Ghast can go. Okay, you know what? I feel like that is a nice area. I feel like that's a really good area. We're kind of covering a lot of ground. Maybe... I don't want to do too much, but I might just move it up one more block. But yeah, I feel like that is a good sort of area coverage. And then we'll maybe do like one more just over here or something. Or to be honest, there's not really any mobs around here. We could almost possibly have one like right here without it affecting anything. I think that could be good. So I think what we want to do is make sure that we're blocking this off. We want the warden to stop about here. So we're going to put some blocks on top of there. And then we're just going to dig this right down. Because we're going to want to have a water column going all the way up to here and stopping maybe like there. Okay, I've made it down. I've got a soul sand block at the bottom. And the reason that Miranda's base is going to be so easy to do this with is because right over here, just a little bit further. Here we go. Yeah, Miranda has an ancient city right underneath her base, which is going to make this a lot easier to do. So now I believe the next thing would be to turn this all into source blocks so that we can get the bubble stream going. To do that, we can make use of kelp. So I'm just going to make my way up, placing kelp as I go. Trying not to drown, although it might be about to happen. Quick, go up, go up, go up. Oh, up was not the right way. I should have gone down. Come on. Oh, no, I'll make it. I'll make it. Come on. Breathe. I really wish I still had my helmet. Okay. The kelp has nearly reached the top. I'm just going to punch on some carrot and swim back down to the bottom, and then I can bone meal the rest. There we go. And keep bone mealing. There we go. All right. So that means that the kelp will have reached the top. And so when we break this, then this should all turn into source blocks. And we now have a bubble stream that goes straight up. Perfect. And now I just need to make another one of these over at the other spot. So I'm going to go and do that right now. Okay. I have got the other bubble column in place now. And I've also set up this water stream that's going towards it. And we're going to try and get our first warden in place. This is the bit that I'm the most nervous for, I'll be honest. Let's get over here. And I'm also going to try to be smart and make sure that I've set my spawn point before doing this. Now, what I need is I need to get a warden to spawn, name tag it, and then get it to go into here. So now we need to find a shrieker somewhere. Now, I know Miranda's been through and broken most of the shriekers, but yeah, there's a couple that haven't been broken and just covered up. And so we can make use of these. Oh my god, it gets so dark. I'm going to have to turn my brightness up to 300% for this. Okay, that's number 3. So I believe on the next one, we should get a warden spawn. Just like that. Where is it? Okay, I name tagged it. I name tagged it. All right. So now... Oh, I can't see a thing. All right. Our tunnel is over here. And we've just got to lure it in this direction. Hopefully we can use our arrows. Never mind, it has spotted us immediately. So what I got to do is zoom down here as quick as I can. And here we go. We take this little shortcut off to the side. And I'm going to hop into free cam. And there we go. We've got it. It is very slowly traveling down. Hopefully, it's not going to get stuck. Oh my god. The moment of truth. This is the moment of truth. Okay. It's gotten a little stuck right there. But hopefully, it will just wander its way into that. Perfect. Oh my god, and it's going up. Oh, no way. No way. Beautiful. And now it should stay right there. And that's going to be perfect. And now I just need to do that again for the second spot. So if I just go trigger this. Gotta look for where the warden spawns. Okay, it spawns here. Okay, I name tagged it. Now we just got to draw its attention over into this direction. I don't know where it is. Okay, I think it's still following me. We need it to come right over here. I've lost the darkness. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Come on, buddy. Just a little further. Oh, it's right here. It's right behind me. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, I nearly missed the corridor off to the side. Okay. Brought us into a cave. And our warden is now going. Hopefully our darkness should stop in a second. Should be out of range. Yep, we are. And very soon it should shoot up the bubble column. Oh my gosh, this has gone a lot more successfully than I expected it to. I need you to turn around and walk into that water stream, okay? Can you do that for me? I think it might still be trying to pathfind to me. Let me move a little further away. See if hopefully that fixes it. Okay, it's not trying to walk this way anymore. There we go. It's turned around. And boom. Up the water stream. Okay, let's head up to the surface and go see if this has worked. Oh my gosh. This is going to be such a great prank. And I came out of the ancient city in Basti's base. This is not the right location. Luckily, I believe Miranda's base is just through this valley. This is actually a really nice little path from Basti's through to Miranda's. Oh my gosh, wait, yeah, that's adorable. There's like a cute little valley that leads through to Miranda's base. But something is going to get a little less adorable over here. Hopefully we should be able to start hearing it soon. Oh, I hear some sniffing. And if I walk over into this area... Oh! That's spooky. And if I stay here too long... then very soon... I believe I should get hit by something. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is super cool. And then there should also just be this area down here. Yeah, which is super dangerous because there is a warden right underneath my feet. So I'm going to move out of here before I get sonic boomed by that guy. And hopefully Miranda is going to enjoy that little gift. And really hopefully it's not going to kill any of her mobs. If it does, I'm going to feel so bad. So I gotta cross all my fingers and my toes. But anyway, let's get back over to my base. Okay, so we're back here at my base now, and I think it's time to get on with a little bit of building. So, because today is our 20th episode, I really want to do some work on getting this base into more of a finished state than it currently is. And I think one of the biggest things that makes it feel unfinished right now is the fact that it's basically floating. And I want to do some work on trying to fix that. Now, I don't know for sure how much I'm going to get of this done, but I really just want to go into overdrive and crack down and get a big portion of this completed. And so I am going to start doing that while you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy the time lapse. Let's go. And a whole bunch of time has passed, and we have done a load of work on this terraforming. And I'm actually thinking that this looks really good. Yeah, I'm super happy with how this has turned out. Now, we've only done a couple more layers, but it's actually just been so much work. I've gotten through so many materials. If we just like take a look at my statistics and the times used, I've now used 28,000 jungle logs and 11,000 spruce wood, which is a lot. And I've used a lot of jungle wood previously on this stuff, but I think this is like basically the first of me using spruce wood, and we've already used so much. So yeah, this has really been a lot of work, and I think that it is turning out nice though. I really think that we are getting a nice shaping and setting up a good grounds to bring this into the floor and connect it up. And I did just notice as well, if we look out into the ocean, we have our little whale shark over there that we made in a previous episode. And we can't see it at all. That's because of all this kelp in the way. So I just want to go and break a bunch of this kelp. I'm doing my best to break it from the bottom so that it doesn't regrow back in front. Right, hopefully that should be a lot better. Got a whole load of kelp now out in the ocean. That should despawn eventually. We now have a direct line of sight over to our little whale shark buddy over there. I don't know, it's just like a little detail, but I just think it looks so cool. I really, really love it. And there is, of course, still loads of work to be done on this beach. Including, I've still got to do a whole bunch of work over on this side with the decorational pieces, like rocks and the dried grass and stuff, and also getting some seagulls over on this side. But we will be doing that hopefully in the near future. But honestly, doing all this work that I've done for that time lapse, it's only going to turn out into like a 2-minute time lapse. But that has been like solid 7 hours maybe of building. And that's not even like including the time that I had to get more materials and the planning I had to do and all of that stuff. It has taken a lot of work. And so that is all we have time for in today's episode. Now, I'm sorry it's not been as filled with so much stuff, but I've gotten a lot of work done here at the base. And we're getting closer to being able to call our base a little bit more finished. But if you guys have enjoyed, then please do consider leaving a like. And if you want to see more, then consider subscribing as well. Leave a comment letting me know what you thought of the video. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.